So, anyways, as I was saying about Saxon Shore, dude, Father John Misty uh, also played in that band, and according to my friend who was in that band, is that you could not comfortably fit in the same room with that man's ego. Uh,
Mhm.
he's a
Mhm.
kind of an asshole, as far as I understand it. Um,
Assholes do make the
you
world
know,
go round. They make it interesting.
you know, um, something I learned working in the hospital is that like there doesn't. It's not that it takes all types. There just are all types.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like I'm surrounded by
Uh,
5 male cats with gigantic weirdo egos, and they're circling me like sharks right now. Daddy loves all of you,
cool.
just so you know. It's great. I'm not gonna get claws on my leg in 5 minutes, totally. What up?
Yo yo. How are things?
Man, things are good. It's nice to be back in front of the camera with you. This is Adam and Kim
Likewise.
State. I'm Adam, unfortunately.
I am Kate for the time being.
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
uh,
Um, you're catching me right after work. I did manage to get home and shower, but I switched. I did a hard career pivot where I now work a considerably more physically active job at a place with no air conditioning. Um,
construction. I'm just kidding. No, but like, no, you're doing some upkeep shit. So I think that's pretty
like I
sick.
do facility shit. Like yesterday, me and one of the guys I work with, like technically I'm his boss, which I don't like that. But we moved 100 stacking chairs down into the basement. Um, that we got for free. I am so one minute you're carefree and 18, and the next minute you are in your mid to late 30s being palpably excited over free stacking chairs. Um,
It's a venue. Venues need chairs, and free chairs are the
it's
best chairs.
like easily $1,400 worth of chairs because it was 100 of them, and those things do not come cheap. Um, and see, so the thing with the chairs, right, is that at the at the church, there are these stacking chairs that are upstairs. There are folding chairs that are usually kept downstairs, but are all currently upstairs during the summer because the church does not have air conditioning. As anyone who has ever gone to a show there can attest. Um, and it's particularly brutal during the summer. So the church doesn't meet in the sanctuary over the summer months. They meet in like this back room that they actually have some window units in. So all the folding chairs are upstairs for that. And so, like a couple of weeks ago, we hosted a wedding and the reception afterwards. And to get enough chairs for all their guests downstairs, we had to schlep all the folding chairs downstairs, and then we had we had black folding chairs, and we had these like orange metal stacking chairs, and then these like gold and red cushioned like high backed chairs that we call like the banquet chairs. So, and we had like 30 of those. So we had like 3 different types of chairs. None of them matched. None of them even like visibly looked like they went with any of the other ones. It was stupid. But now I have 100 identical chairs.
Oh yeah. As someone
Um,
who's
so I'm excited.
as someone who has put on comedy shows for the better part of 13, 14 years or some shit, having chairs is a thing you never think about. So, as you're right, we 18 and
Yo,
carefree,
it's
and now you're thinking about logistics in your 40s.
so um feeling a little loopy. I spent the morning, afternoon, my day primarily staining the back like wooden paneling of the basement where all the shows are. Um,
Ah, did you hydrate?
I did, I did.
Go.
I got yeah. I messaged you about this. I was like definitely a little loopy from the fumes.
You broke edge. Oh no, I'm kidding. No, it's yo, yo,
Now I
I've
decided being essentially straight edge again. I have to get my kicks by accidentally inhaling noxious fumes while doing work.
X Huffer X. No, I as someone who did staining for like stuff around the house as a teenager or like construction when I was in college in between semesters. Um yeah, that shit will fuck up your ability to think straight if you're around it for too long. It smells god awful. It is stringent. It's a nice thing. By the way, I
Hmm.
like to use the word schlep earlier. It makes me feel happy. And like I put on a fucking mask when I fucked with that stuff just because I was like, I'm gonna be around. I'd be doing this the whole time, dipping, pouring. I'm real close.
Hmm.
So I get it. Let's see. Let's set it off Madball style. Uh what we've had been on a break? What tell me some cool shit you did in the last couple weeks. So I would like
Um.
to hear that.
Well, last week I was on vacation. I went with my partner to their big family reunion. They rent this giant fuck off mansion in the middle of Pennsylvania. Um, it is a wild place to be. Um, they are all like very kind people. But it's really hard not to feel like I'm auditioning to be part of the family when I'm there. Like even though like they were nothing but like kind and welcoming to me, it is still hard not to get in my head and feel like I'm being like, So that was a thing. Um, I've been joking. Like I volunteered to make food, and like I like making food, and like I decided I was like, this is my chance. So I went horde. I made three unique lasagnas, mostly from scratch.
What kind of lasagna? We haven't had lasagna much food talk on the show, so tell me about your lasagna.
So first of all, I made the pasta from scratch for all of them.
Fuck yes.
Um, and then one was Philly cheesesteak inspired, so like that like thin beef along with like peppers and onions, and provolone cheese. And that was like the closest to like a regular ass lasagna. And then the other two, I did with like one with like a creamy pesto and chicken, um, with mushroom, and then the other was vegetarian, and that was like a creamy, like lemon parmesan white sauce that I made, with summer squash and zucchini. It
That
was supposed to
all
also
those
have corn, but I forgot to include it.
So I guess you weren't ready. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for that. It was all right, silent. I didn't mean to scare him. I didn't mean to scare him. Uh no, that sounds sick as fuck. I'm down for definitely the first one. I'm not a big cream sauce dude. I don't like cream sauces, but you give me a pesto, I'll give it a whirl. All the fact that you made it from scratch is pretty sick. Got to hang out with significant other and with the family and like go to a fuck. Where in Pennsylvania? If you,
Lebanon, PA.
I know where that is. Yeah, that's like for West Virginia. That's close to the heart of those who live in the Ohio-Vania area. So
Yeah, yeah. It's very much one of those like my my mom was like, "Oh, you got to send me pictures of like the cool stuff that's around there," and I'm like, "There's cornfields. There is nothing cool." Like,
here's a tree.
like, and even then, there's not like a ton of those. It's mostly flat, and farmland. Um, So that was cool. And then the week before that, um, I I found the best way to like celebrate my birthday these days is to like find an event that I want to go to and be like, we're doing this. If you want to celebrate my birthday, this is what we're doing. So this year it was going to see Fiddlehead and Self Defense Family.
Fuck yeah.
Um, and that was rad. Self Defense Family killed it. It was really good. They played like all of the hits. They played an end of a year song, which I'm gonna Robert E something, Robert E
Robert E.
Smith,
Howard, I think.
Robert E Howard. There it is. Um, so that was cool as hell. And then Fiddlehead played, and they fucking killed it. It was nice. Like a couple songs into the Fiddlehead set. Um, so in the hall where the show is, the Lithuanian Music Hall, they set up like a smaller stage in front of like the big stage that's in that room. Because it's a hardcore show, and Pat Flynn was like asked the promoter Bob Wilson like, "Hey, is it cool if people can like go stand up, sit on the stage if they want?" And so I went up and like just sat down on the stage, which was so nice because it was so brutally hot in that room. Um, but it was cool, like Fiddlehead kind of played in the round, as it were. Got to catch up with Andrew from Self Defense and Overnight Drive. Met Bob from Axe to Grind for the first time. We've corresponded some like Instagram and email and stuff, but it was cool. That man is so tall. Um, but
Shout out
he was
Drew and
yeah yeah. So that's been my couple of weeks. What have you
oh
been up to? Anything?
um let's see. My hair is getting significantly longer now, which soon when it gets down to here I'll be able to cut it for locks of love. I haven't done that in forever. I can finally tie it back, not look terrible. Um did a roast for I know I'm being very subjective about looking terrible. But I did a roast. I look like Tina Belcher with a mustache right now. I
True facts.
um did a roast for a friend of mine for his 40th birthday. Got to see some friends. That was pretty cool.
Nice.
Helped another comic with some jokes for an upcoming roast. They were very appreciative. Let's see. I finally got a hold of my deck guy who um I've had the business number, not his cell. So I was like, "Are you mad at me?" He goes, "No, no. How'd you get this number?" I'm like, "That's the one you gave me." He goes, "Oh shit, that's the business number. I forgot to give you my cell." So
Huh?
I have money, which means I can get my first deck, the one I've been wanting to do for forever, the one that's taking priority, get that in the way. I got my shit set aside for eBay, and then I can do hopefully 3 to 4 more designs for the end of the year. Um,
Nice.
Still on the job hunt, still have not gotten anything yet, but I've not given up. It's gonna fucking happen. And the kids at the academy had Muay Thai testing, so did that. And I've been playing other video games, been playing Denshi Attack, been playing Skate, fucking Vampire Survivor, Halls of Torment. I just got Scott Pilgrim in. Fucking try not to go
Vampire
outside.
Survivor is a good time.
It is. I can't wait for Warhammer Survivor. That's the one I'm really looking forward to. Uh,
They're doing a Warhammer one.
yeah, they're doing a 40K version. Um, I thought it was called Grind
Yeah.
Survivors, but I'm gonna buy it. I love Warhammer
Is it an
40K.
expansion for Vampire Survivor, or is it like its own standalone game?
It's its own thing by the Warhammer folks, so I'm really excited for that because I liked Space Marine 1 and 2. I want to play Bolt Gun because that's the era of shooters I grew up in. But other than trying to beat the
Okay.
fucking heat, like I'm just chilling. I'm just trying to get rest. And I made the decision to start talking to doctors, get my foot looked at, get my hip looked at, fucking do the cancer colon screening. So I'm at least making efforts for my health, uh, and just chilling. So that's
Excellent. Excellent.
that's like our little vacation from the show and just trying to recombobulate was it was very cool. We stayed in touch for those wondering, for the three people that are wondering. Uh
Yeah. All both of you,
yeah. And
who don't
everything
know us personally.
yeah. It was just one of those like we had summer break for us and now the kids are back in school down here, which means we're back on the fucking internet.
Are kids back in school already? It
Yeah,
doesn't.
at least down here they are. They went in last Thursday, from what I was told.
Okay.
So
I think they're holding off because Philly schools are all like falling apart and none of them have air conditioning. Uh, so, uh, yeah. Apologies for just taking an unannounced hiatus, but not to get too heavy on things. But fuck it, it's my show. It's our show. Um, um, like I struggle with like long COVID shit and like I deal with like chronic fatigue and all these sort of things. And so sometimes things I want to be doing are not things I get to do. And sometimes it includes this. Um so just taking some time away to try and reset. Uh um yeah. So apologies about an intermittent and confusing release schedule as of late. I'm hoping, as we're figuring out our schedules, we'll be more regular again.
yeah, and to kind of coincide with that, for those that know, so we have episodes in the hopper, as it were. Well, we're editing our recording schedule. So it was like, Monday night, Sunday night, and then up by Tuesday, Wednesday, or whatever. But with your schedule changing, you're getting off earlier. And while I still have the schedule that I have currently, trying to take advantage of it, trying to hit more weekend stuff. Cause my second job, I had my 2 shifts for the month already. So I'm actually going to be free a lot. So we can, you know, work on some longer projects, work on some fun stuff, get some homies on, and like, one of us gets sick or like, there's whatever, we can be like, oh, we got an episode ready to go. So that's,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
exactly. um,
and yes, it's been a crazy last couple of weeks in our world. We do recognize that we weren't running away from shit. So people know, it was just, we need a fucking break from the world, man. Sometimes it happens.
yeah, I think, in one of the bits of like, because everywhere that you put your, like, they want some sort of like description about the show, right? So, and one of the things I wrote for that says like we'll try to be self aware about our ramblings about our niche interests. And part of that is also part of a self awareness, and that is like recognizing like not everything, not every major event that happens needs two more people that look like us commenting and giving their opinions, like, so if we don't get to a particular thing, trust it's not because we're not aware and not that we don't care, but probably we have nothing constructive to add. So we thought it would be best to leave it alone. Um,
Yeah. All the kind words that have been said about the passing of Lou and his family have been said. Um, Condolences from both of us to everyone that was touched by that, by Sick of It All, and by the Kohlers in general, and by Armand and everyone else who's been in and out of the band. Like, uh,
Absolutely. Um, yeah. Um, I was not the world's biggest Sick It All fan. Like I don't want to. I don't know. Like, is it stolen valor where like all of a sudden you claim to like, oh, that was so meaningful to me, but like you don't act like you didn't give a shit about it before. Like, um, like I understand. Like, I have a great deal of respect. I like Sick of It All. I'm just like not like a fan. Um, so
As someone who is on my end, as someone who has seen them a handful of times, including one of my favorite shows of theirs was when they went on tour with most of Indecision, Hot Water Music, and AFI for the Life on the
that's a
Ropes.
wild tour.
For the Life on the Ropes tour, I got to see it twice. They all the bands were great, and when I came to the second show after the Pittsburgh date, the Kohlers recognized me. Like, weren't you? Like, yeah, I got nothing to do today. I'm coming to see y'all again. And that's my big interaction was they remembered my dumb face. So
That's
like
so cool though, right? Like,
little things like that, man. So I hope the Kohler
yeah,
family is doing good. That's really all I got. And thank you for remembering my face.
yeah. I think friend of the pod, Josh, JX, and you should have a sit down and talk about Sicko Doll as I think that would be good
Yeah.
to do a one. I don't even need to be here for it, or if. But anyways,
Speak Speaking of Philly, real quick, I just saw
yes.
Circa Survive has 3 hometown shows. Are you a Circa fan in any capacity? Okay, that was it.
Uh, never grabbed me. Never. Um, dude from Circa Survive came out and did a song with Touche Amore once when I saw them here in Philly, which was super cool.
Oh, sick.
Um, I don't remember which one, but I was like, holy shit, that's the guy. Um, Anthony Green, right?
Yeah, the amazing
Um,
Sayas EP, and then Circa and fucking Sound of Animals Fighting, which is my favorite project of his, but Circa is a very close second. So I didn't know if you were a fan. I just saw the announcement today. I figured I'd just throw that at you.
uh, I didn't see that at all, but I also really haven't been online. They're doing three shows.
Yeah, with different guests on each show. The first one I know Jeff Rickley is on there. I don't know what he's doing. And then the next one has Queen of Jeans and another band, and then the other one has 2 other bands whose names escape me. I just saw it real quick, and I sent it to my BFFFFFFFFFFF for L. The reason we're going to Furnace Fest is to check off Poison the Well. Now that they're firing all cylinders with a new record, seeing Hatebreed one last time, me finally seeing Haywire, a couple other bands, and Circa is the biggest reason for both of us because tickets for like a Circa show would already be like 50-60 bucks. So the extra 20 to go to Furnace Fest and see 5 or 6 other bands whose tickets would be $40 to $60 is just like a way for us to kind of combine summer camp into like less than 30 hours. So we're gonna do that one day and then we're running back up. So
Wild.
I've wanted to see
That's
Circa
cool.
for a while. So this will be a good thing for me, and he's been wanting to
Um,
see it. So
3 nights at the Fillmore, already sold out.
fuck.
That's cool. My favorite. You mentioned Jeff Rickley. I think my favorite project of his is United Nations. So
Yo, what a weird super group to come out. Um, they did not play out that much, if I remember. They put out a banger of a LP that they got sued over for some of the Disney and Looney Tunes imagery, and I think maybe the Beatles imagery. And then they put out that box set that was super sick, which got me into Temporary Residence Limited years ago before like I just bought the NV records from wherever, the mono records, but I was like, oh, I can get all in one place. So they were a big help for me becoming obsessed with that label. But I never got to see United Nations. I'm kind of bummed. But yes, insanely good project. Worth checking out.
Um, "Oh You Brighten Risen Angels" is like I think one of my favorite songs. Like it might like yeah, it's up there. You know, it might be number 50, but it's in my top 50. Uh,
Hey, top is trying to find a top 3, 5, 10, 20, 25, 50, 100 is a motherfucker. Uh,
yeah, I mean,
songs.
trying to name favorite bands even is I'm like I remember a roommate being like, "You say you have a lot of favorite bands." I'm like, "Yeah, there's a lot of bands I really love."
Yeah, I have different moods for different bands.
Mm-hmm. It's like
Um,
anyhow.
which
Sure.
kind of leads into the bulk of the episode, I guess. The 1.5 things we cobbled together today. uh, so
You take the Adam, take the wheel.
all
What are
right.
we doing?
So the first part, the first three quarters of this is there are a ton of records that we know are coming out this year, but I think between the two of us, there's only like maybe 5 or 6 that we're both stoked for. And that'll be the first half of this. And the second half, will come in and we'll throw that out there. But we were going to do an episode where we did at the halfway point, we were talking about the first half of the year records that have come out that we think are going to be the top records of the year. And time went by, and then we took our break, and then we didn't revisit it. We were going to do it earlier, like in first week of June, but that was too early. And then it came down to this idea the last couple of days, and then today and in pre pro, that let's just talk about like a handful of records that we know are coming out and that we're fucking stoked for. And you go first.
First thing that's coming to mind is a new Chat Pile record.
Yes.
I had that old like the I'm getting old moment of like, didn't we just have new Chat Pile? And I was like, oh, that came out in 2024. Just like fully thought it was the new hotness, and then like, oh shit, it's 2 years old. Um, so I'm stoked on that. I hope I get to see them again. I hope to play at the church again. Uh, but we may have. I feel like I've seen so many bands like first time they come through Philly, I see them at the church, and then I saw Drain like 2 or 3 times at the church, and like when they come through, they're playing like a considerably bigger venue now. Um, so, but I hope Chapel is still small if I can see them at the church. I think that'd be dope. Because, um, yeah,
Yet to see them live, but like they are a force in this whole resurgence of noise rock, noise core,
yeah,
whatever you want to call it. Like they're leading the charge, and I am because of that, and also you, I've gotten back into and have discovered so many new bands and a couple new labels from it that like, yo, I don't have. It doesn't all have to be angry with breakdowns. It can be just noisy and angry with subdued
mm,
vocals in comparison. So it's been very cool to have a band like that get big and expose people to new genres, myself included, or a resurgence for me, and new bands. So I'm stoked on new Chat Pile. A record we're both going to be stoked on because they finally released a single, Self Defense Family. Don't know when it's coming out, but we're so close. We got a single, and goddamn, that's a great single.
it's a really good single. Yo, did you see the shirt that they're printing for like the show they're doing, like Ing and Dagger and shit coming up?
No, send that shit to me.
It is like uh, Andrew posted it on like his Instagram, like on his stories or whatever. And I clicked through, I looked at it, and it's like I messaged him immediately. I was like, continuing your trend of having alienating and like inscrutable shirts. I see. I can't wait to cop one. Uh, uh,
uh, is it
it's
wait? Does it
like
have like a werewolf or some shit on the front of it, and then text on the
it's
side?
got like a cave. Yeah.
Okay, I have seen that. I thought it was another one. Uh,
No. It's yeah. I looked it up. It's like it's some excerpt from some like speculative sci-fi thing. And it just it. I think Andrew messaged back something like the best part of it is that normies will like it. It's just long enough that normies will feel obliged to like stop and read it, and then but they're gonna get like really confused and uncomfortable with it.
oh,
I'm like, yes, exactly. It's just gonna be like this.
it's like every other shirt. Um,
Huh? It's
oh,
gonna be exactly that face. Just
speaking of self defense, quick side note. You have designed a design for me for a self defense deck that, as long as these eBay sales do decently, that I'm going to put up, will be coming out as well. I'm very happy with your design work. It's
oh,
simple,
thank you.
simple. Uh, it's going to fit the motif. It's going to fall in line with the same self defense, everything for their merch, and it's going to be self defense, the skate deck.
That's cool as hell. Um, that was a super fun design. Can we talk about the other thing or no?
Not yet, because I just haven't heard back
Okay.
from him. But he's still down to do it. We just have not had a chance to sit and bullshit about it. But it'll be very cool. It'll be very cool. Uh,
Okay.
I wore, for those wondering, I wore that person's shirt, or I showed it last episode or 2 episodes ago. That'll give you that's all the hint they need to see or hear.
Yeah. Cool. Um, yeah, I'm very happy with that design. It was so fun to be able to do. I hope I get to do more of that shit in the future.
If I
Uh,
have my if I have my way, you will. I have ideas.
um, yeah, this is a fun era I'm in of getting to flex my graphic design muscle again. I like I kind of hated doing it because I never got to do anything that was actually interesting or cool. Like anytime I ever got like recruited into doing it, it was just like the most mindless bullshit. Um, and so I was just like, I don't like this. But actually getting to do like fun shit for like JX's various projects is actually fun. Uh, so
Everything's looked good. So like not biased because of the show, because I he gave you the vision, you put it together.
yeah,
What
thank you.
you're welcome. Acknowledgement for doing good things is good for everyone. So if you see someone that does something good, fucking acknowledge them, audience. Let them know. That can be a big thing for people. Uh,
Amen.
what
Um,
what else coming out that you're like fucking let's fucking rage? What do you anticipate?
um, yeah, a lot of like the stuff that I was like really looking forward to this year has come out. Um, so I'm still holding on to hope that we see more coalesce material before
Ah,
the year's end. Um, like Sean of Coalesce mentioned on like in an interview that they're working on new material. I hope we get to hear it. Um, it has been 16 years since 17 years since their comeback record.
Yeah. I think it has been
So
16 years. Getting loaded 16 years. So his liver exploded. Now what's Bob gonna do now that he can't drink? The doctor said, sorry, I had a no effects moment. I apologize.
you should. I remember years ago hanging out with my buddy Corey uh, at Riot Fest, and we were in like a backstage area, and just like fucking Fat Mike just walked by, and I was like, "This is surreal." Uh, and then I was like, and then a group of people walked by, like, all wearing like cut off T-shirts and with long hair, and I clicked. I was like, "Oh, that was just Slayer."
Oh, that was just one of the most important bands in music for metal ever.
Yeah. um,
just
Utterly
chilling.
bizarre moment.
um, let's see. By the way, that Idle Airs record, everyone check that out. It's actually pretty sick.
Yeah, that Idle Airs record is really sick. It's cool. I like it.
Atmospheric, and I like that. Let's see what else coming out that I'm that I know for sure is coming
Like
out.
atmospheric, and then like punches you in the dick.
Yeah,
Um,
it's when they played here in Greenville. I did not know what to expect. I went in 100% blind. I think we talked about it a couple months ago.
yeah, I hit you up to be like, yo, you should like
Yes,
this. Um,
yes, that was you. That's right.
yeah, of course it was.
Um, Pain of Truth has a new record coming out. Pretty stoked for that.
The singles I've heard from Pain of Truth are all sick. It is all like, like we were saying, uh, last I think in the last episode, we were talking about Pain of Truth being like hardcore. What did you say? The
Hardcore, the
stage play, the
movie, the
music.
soundtrack.
Yeah, there it is. Um, yeah, it is about as hardcore as you can get. Um, oh, here's a band that I'm stoked on. So I'm going through like my recently listened to shit. Um, do you know the band Godmother?
No, I know God Flesh, but I don't know God Mother.
Um, in the press, like the press release stuff that is out there for them, um, and it mentions how they were officially crowned by Dillinger Escape Plan as like their successor.
But shit, I definitely have missed on this.
Band out of Sweden, but they recently put out a single the same day as that new Frontierer single that you sent me. Um, and it's it's sick. For fans of Dillinger Escape Plan and fast, mathy, chaotic shit.
Yeah, send me that single when you get a moment. I'd like to hear it.
I will do that. Right, I will do that presently.
All right. While you're
New
doing that,
song "Dopamine Wire" came out July 31st.
the I'm glad you said that and used that transition because I only got two records left that I know for sure are coming out, and I'm going to use that jumping off point for the new Frontierer LP. Uh, ooh, after like I don't know a single and a very long time between the last record, Oxidized, which is fucking chaotic, and as an assault on the
Yeah,
senses. This new single is the same, but it's shorter. It's like
yeah.
fighting Buakaw in a phone booth. That's a Muay Thai reference. It is one of the most punishing bands going, and they don't tour a lot, but I do enjoy them. If you like Dillinger, if you like BT Bam, if you like From a Second Story
If
Window,
you
and you like
like, if if you like Dillinger but with synth parts,
there you go. uh,
Uh,
Yeah, dark horse band for a lot of people in the States, but definitely a band that like I'm gonna check out Godmother, because of what you said in general, but like Frontier, if you all like Dillinger and Godmother and everything, that Frontier record is gonna fucking bang. Shout out Pedram. I'm very excited for that. I'm glad we're getting a new full length from them.
um,
It's the ASM.
is ASMR a sex thing?
Know if it's a sex thing. I've always thought of it as just like sounds that like relax you. So like my
Okay.
ASMR is like skateboarding sounds. What to me is the most relaxing fucking sounds on the planet. Don't know why, but just are.
Okay.
Oh,
Get it if you know what ASMR is and why I got the impression that it was some sort of sex thing. Hit us in the comments. Um, um, Beyond that, I can't. I am blanking. Oh, new ju- new judiciary record.
Judiciary. Yes.
Judiciary. I have a functioning brain. I promise. Um, that new single's sick. That band's sick. Um, I've been a fan of everything I've heard from them. Uh, new music video is a little goofy, but whatever.
Oh, they have a video?
Uh, yeah,
Then
it's a little silly,
I'm gonna watch the fuck
but
out of that.
I think was it my buddy Andrew hit me this morning. I think I forwarded the link over to you and Josh. It was someone going into hardcore Reddit starting a thread like, "Yo, is r/hardcore corny?" Someone commented like, "We're grown men who who go to a room to do interpretive karate like." A couple times a month, like everything we do is corny. What are you talking about? Uh,
Oh, it's fucking for real,
so
bro. It's this is life. Seeing cred will buy you a house.
yeah, yeah, for sure. Like
X FICO
that and
X.
20 that and 250 will get you a ride home on the bus. But anyhow, that's all I
I
got.
got one left, and then we'll do the other half for like the fingers crossed, put out into the world. Slow thrust or sloth rust. I say it both ways. I've heard it both ways. Um, very good post-hardcore indie band. They've played Radio Room a handful of times. They just signed to Equal Vision, so they
Oh
have
wow.
like I think they have 3 tracks up right now. If you like It's a weird way to put it. If you like the yeah, yeah, yeahs, but more aggressive, if you like the band from Pittsburgh, Feeble Little Horses, if you like, I'm trying to think of another band I could actually get. Husbandry, if you like Husbandry, a band who's highly underrated, and
Philly
should,
band.
yep. Uh, then you're going to like Slow Thrust or Sloth Rust. Say it either way. Um, But when I saw that they signed Equal Vision, I was like, what? I pressed refresh, hoping it was something different. And I was like, oh shit, this is kind of a big deal. And they are a band that like you should be on the lookout for. Like we hype up bands on here. Like we've hyped up the Holder a bunch. I'm hyping this band up because I think it's time that they get the fan base and get the ability to tour that I know they've worked hard for because they've played Radio Room in the small version or I'm sorry, the medium version and the large version. And they're just one of those bands that like you're gonna fall in love with them when you listen. I think you'll fall. I fell in love with them the same way I fell in love with Murder by Death, although they're entirely different bands. So I would recommend them to anyone looking for something. uh, This could be a very cool summer record. This could be the record of the summer, or at least one of the three.
Hell yeah.
Um, and the second half, the the one the other 75.75 records I'd like to see come out before the end of 2028. Putting it out there. First one for me, New Integrity record. I'm wearing the jersey. I'm wearing the jersey. One of the two jerseys. Shout out Outcast Mentality. Um, I would love
Those
some new integrity material.
that split was dope.
Yeah, I want more of that. That song was fucking great. Give me an EP of that. Give me a full length of that. Give me another split with two more songs. Fucking no one expected that. Uh Shout out Jay Reason. So like that was such a fucking oh goddamn devil down motherfucker. I will crash into a fucking QT and steal roller food to that song. That's how much I love it.
uh Word. I don't really have a whole lot in this category. I think I already like said my piece with Coalesce. But if we're just spitballing, stuff I would like to see in the next year, um, I hope Josh Scoggin, previously of The Chariot and 68, keeps making music. Uh, I also hope that man takes like a well-deserved break because he's done he's toured essentially nonstop for 20 years. Uh, so I don't need him to keep touring, but I would love for him to keep making music.
Hell
He's
yeah.
very
I
good
know.
at it.
Yeah, and like between the homework assignment I had, I got to reinvest time into the Chariot. Uh, 68 was just a band that Wes, the one of my bosses at Radio Room, introduced me to. I met Josh through him, so one of the kindest human beings I've ever met. I would like to hear him continue to do something in the realm of music, or at least maybe spoken word. A spoken word record would be cool. Just something.
Yeah, something. Um, he's a he's a unique voice, and like not just like literally his like the way he screams and sings or whatever, but like yeah, his unique artistic talent. I think
Yeah. Let's see. I hope, since we talked about EVR or a few moments ago, I hope we finally get Cold Blue and EndNote represses from HopeCon. God damn, I am not
that'd be
spending
cool.
$200. They said it was going to happen a while ago, but I can't spend $200 on each of those OG presses. I would love for those to finally come out. I'm very excited that the possibility is going to happen. So let's see if it will happen. Uh, EVR, please, 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 please. Us olds that didn't buy records back in the day, we only have so much disposable income, and I have so many cats. So I would like to have those in my possession because fucking Cold Blue was a big deal to me. End Note was cool. That's when I got to see them the most when that record came out. But those would be cool to have to finally come out.
That would be cool. On my wish list, I hope Vulture Feather continues to make music.
Yes.
Um, that that band became like a very meaningful band to me in the last like year or so. Yeah,
That
more
homework
of
assignment
that, please.
was I said I say this is about every other episode. When you give me homework assignments, it finally bring me something cool. And the wife and I took a trip out of town, and I put that on for her, and she said, "This is fucking great. I love this." Um,
That's awesome.
so so
That makes me
slowly,
so happy.
yeah, like it was great from where we were at. It was like the perfect soundtrack.
I loved it.
There you go,
I really did. That was that what buffalo feather or something like that?
vulture feather,
Vulture feather.
Vulture
buffalo
Feather,
sauce,
yeah.
buffalo sauce. That
Close.
buffalo burger. But no, yeah, that was a very, very, very good, and in my way, completely in my lane. Um, let's see. I would like a new Moro record. They've teased that once they get a computer, they'll be able to do it.
um, Habak is playing Saddest Day this year, the Converge curated fest. So I hope they're putting out more music. Did we lose Adam? I think we lost Adam. Or at least I did. Hello. Oh no. Definitely need to cut all this out.
No, leave it in for posterity. No.
For posterity?
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
The last thing I heard from you. Did you hear anything on my end?
No, I actually had like a legit important call come through that I had to take it. I apologize. I didn't
Totally
think they were
fine. Do you need to go take that phone call?
No, it was like 30 seconds. It was
Okay.
quick.
Okay. So last thing I heard from you is that Morrow might be maybe putting out stuff.
Yeah. So they joked that they need a new computer. So hopefully they got the new computer and we get a new Morrow record, because that last full length, This Quiet Earth EP, whatever you want to call it, it's long as fuck. It's like, what, 40 minutes of music, of crushing, amazing music. I hope that we get a new Morrow record, putting that out there for the two people that listen to this that know Morrow, that aren't the people on the camera. Buy something on Bandcamp Friday so we can get a record from them.
And I follow that up with because you said that, you reminded me of Habak. Habak.
Yes.
They are playing Saddest Day this year. And so I'm hoping that we get more material from them.
I bet they'll debut a song. I bet they'll debut a song or two. I still need to buy those records eventually. I have not done that just yet. This skateboard company is expensive. Again, I have so many cats. And I think the last thing I would love to have just kind of slip in out of the ether would be Glassjaw, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang on vinyl. That'd be sick. Or just a new Glassjaw record. I love Glassjaw. Oh, I'm sorry. I have one more for Glassjaw.
They've been pretty active. It'd be cool to see them put out more music, like instead of just being a fucking merch company that occasionally does shows.
A merch company that's been shut down. Merch Direct's gone. Or whatever the company was. They Beck closed it. I think they only have like the remaining stuff for Deftones and some of the other bands.
I can't go and get like 30 different things with that fucking Glassjaw logo on it anymore. Damn.
I mean, you get the Depop special. You get the eBay knockoff.
Word.
Oh, there were actually two other things that I'll put out there. This Friday, we're going to get a new Ghostmain song. I know it's weird hearing me saying I'm stoked for Ghostmain, but I genuinely enjoy Ghostmain. Some of you that listen
doesn't do a thing for me, but maybe I haven't heard the right song.
I'll make you a short playlist of Ghostmain stuff that I think is like what I like.
Okay.
Like 6 or 7 songs.
Okay.
And then last but not least, this is actually my last one. They teased it on Jade's episode of Hard Lore. I would love for this year to have a spooky surprise drop for a new AFI record after Silver Bleeds the Black Sun came out last year. Yeah, I think last year or early this year. I love the fuck out of AFI. I would love to hear another record.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do. I got 3 AFI tattoos. I'd check. And
wild to me. So, all right. The other on a previous episode, I was like, that is a top 5 band for you. And then I was like, maybe top 3. And you were like, fuck no. How dare you? Not top 3. So what is your top three if AFI is not one of the three? So I know, like, who's the third one after Integrity and Self Defense?
In all reality, it's probably AN or Indecision.
Okay.
AFI is in the top
Do you
five for
have?
sure. But like
Okay.
Indecision would imprinted on me so I mean, I have the tattoo. So like they
Okay.
caught me at a young age. AFI was later. That's why I say that.
Okay.
And AN and AFI kind of hit me at the same time. So man,
Okay.
I have an AN chest piece. I'll pull a little bit of it out there.
You got the Angel
Yeah, I got the Angel.
or
I
the?
got a bunch of it says We Are, and then I got a bunch of faster words, faster kids, faster songs, faster ends. And then I got a bunch of little like drawings I thought of that would like I got a ripped stamp for postmark my compass. I got a couple other things related. I have Please Die in Legos. So I really like that song. So like,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Okay.
but yeah.
I
But
was
yeah.
just curious because I was like you talk about AFI all the time. Like, I'm just like, but not a top three band for me. And I was like, you lying ass liar.
They are top five. They're not top three. I think the other reason I like talking about AFI is my wife outside the new record fucking hated them. So it was just kind
Awesome.
of
Only the new rep.
the last two records I think you would enjoy, but that's just my personal opinion. But yeah, I love the fuck out of AFI.
We've talked about this. You're gonna assign me AFI as like homework at some point, and like I will have to do the work of like it's like the wrong kids were into that band in my high school. So like, I was just like,
That's what she
I'm never
said.
fucking.
That's exactly what she said. The same fucking people. It's like I don't want to be around them. We're wearing the shirts.
It's no wonder that we both are friends with Adam. Well, I'm his wife. You get what I mean.
Friends. Is that what it is? Friends? Are we after that comment?
This is when the show takes a hard pivot into me doing impromptu marriage counseling.
That's how you get
Use
the
when
sponsors.
I feel statements.
I feel attacked. I feel crestfallen.
Anyhow. Yeah, dude, there's so many bands out there that are just like I will never be able to give that band a fair shake because like the kids I knew in high school that were into that like were intolerable to be around.
I get it.
It's like I will never in my life be able to listen to Dave Matthews Band.
That's different
in any sort of like real way.
Little ants go marching.
It's like
I'll get the magnifying glass for those little ants. There is a great Mark Maron bit about the trepidation of the Dave Matthews fan. If you have not seen it, just put that into YouTube and die laughing.
I just want to say I told that joke to a girl I worked with when it first came out, and then she went, oh, Dave Matthews.
Fuck.
I love Kyle Kinane's bit about like every jam band is one band. They're called Noodly Lou and the Turd Herders.
Just a bunch of stepdads in cargo shorts playing in a garage.
And one guy going like, I gotta, we're gonna wrap this up because I gotta go home. I got kids.
Fucking bass players. Yeah, that's all I got for our episode today. This was a cool return to seeing each other and bullshit, and I fucking had a blast.
Samesies. Thank you all out there for listening. We love you.
We do.
I need to go. My partner's calling me.
Word.
I love you.
Love
Talk
you.
to you. Bye.
Bye.